Namaste children, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. I take this opportunity to thank the Prithvi Vandana organizers for having permitted me to share a few thoughts with you about the rivers in India. In India, we worship the rivers and other water bodies. Do you know why do we worship the rivers, children? It's just because they have been the cradles of our civilization. We in India celebrate a lot of festivities around the rivers, like the Ganga Aarati festival, the Kumbh Mela, and in Tamil Nadu we celebrate the Adi Perukku festival, and so on. So here goes the story from the Hindu mythology. In Hindu mythology, the Ganga river was created when Lord Vishnu took an incarnation of a dwarf Brahmin. This dwarf Brahmin took 2 steps to cross the universe. The second step, when he took, the foot of the Vishnu's big toe had hit the wall of the universe and had created a hole through which the Mandakini river started flowing. Meanwhile, the mythological king Bhagiratha heard that King Sagara's 60,000 ancestors had been incinerated by the sage Kapila. And these people had been, Bhagiratha was concerned that these people had to go to heaven. So he went and asked sage Kapila for a remedy. Sage Kapila told him to pray to Lord Vishnu earnestly. Then Bhagiratha prayed for 1,000 years to Vishnu, and Vishnu was gratified by his prayers. He decided to descend river Ganga to the universe. But if Ganga were to descend from the universe, all of a sudden from the heaven, then she would fall onto the earth with a swirlingness, and she would damage the whole earth all of a sudden. So it was at this time that Lord Shiva accepted to allow her to flow on his hair, in his hair, and slowly let it down to the earth over 1,000 years. Then Bhagiratha took the step of guiding the river Ganga to flow into river India. And river India split into various tributaries, and that is how river Ganga came into India.
जय 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 भारत जननी जय हे बंगरु धरणी जय 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 भारत जननी जय हे बंगरु धरणी गंगा कृष्ण गोदावरी तुंगभद्र तरंगालु गंगा कृष्ण गोदावरी ತುಂಗಭದ್ರ ತರಂಗಾಲು ನಿರಂತರము ನಿನ್ನು ಕೊಲುವ ನಿನದಿಂಜುನು ಜಗ ಜಗಾಲು ಜಯ 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 ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಬಂಗರು ಧರಣಿ ಸ್ಯಾತಿ ಮಾತ ಭರತ ಮಾತ ಕವ್ವಿಸ್ತೆ ಕಾಳಿ ಮಾತ ಸ್ಯಾತಿ ಮಾತ ಭರತ ಮಾತ ಕವ್ವಿಸ್ತೆ ಕಾಳಿ ಮಾತ ಕಾಪಾಡವೆ ಮಮ್ಮು ತಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಪಾಡವೆ ಮಮ್ಮು ತಲ್ಲಿ ಕರುಣಾರಸ ಕಲ್ಪವಲ್ಲಿ ಜಯ 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 ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಬಂಗರು ಧರಣಿ ಜಯ 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 ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ಜಯ ಹೇ ಬಂಗರು ಧರಣಿ ಬಂಗರು ಧರಣಿ ಬಂಗರು ಧರಣಿ.
Good day everyone. I am Mrs. Jayanti Rajagopal from PS Senior Secondary School. I am going to talk about Bhumi Mata. Bhumi Mata. ஸோ பூமியும் அம்மாவையும் கனெக்ட் பண்ண போகிறேன். அம்மா எப்படி இதெல்லாம் பேஷண்ட்டாக நம்ம பண்ணுற அமக்களத்துக்கெல்லாம் தாங்கிப்பாளோ அதே மாதிரி தான் பூமி மாதா. ஸோ பூமி மாதா இஸ் தி embodiment of patience. Why do I say that she is an embodiment of patience? This is because we are troubling her a lot. We keep digging her. digging. What for do we dig her? We are digging her for our own benefits, like for ores and minerals, gold, diamond, whatnot. And then we dig her for construction purposes. We dig her for water. We dig her for road making. We dig her for making dams. We dig her for agriculture. When I say agriculture, we dig her, but what does she give us? She gives us food for everyone. All the living beings are contained only on the Mother Earth. Then, without her, we won't have water. Without her, we won't have air to breathe. So, our survival is only because of Mother Earth. And we are only torturing her always. But does she feel that we are torturing her? But again, one more question. Whenever we are digging her out, are we filling up the gaps? Definitely not. So, the surface is becoming weak and it leads to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and we are our own troublemakers. It's high time that we realize that we need to save the earth by not polluting the water, by not polluting the land, by not polluting the air, and planting more trees so that we get more rains and we save the earth. By saving the earth, we are saving ourselves. Thank you.
Namaste. I am Megha from PS Senior Secondary School. Today I am going to talk about the importance of sustaining nature. Respect for life, awareness of nature's forces, and awareness of the various orders of life. Plants, trees, animals, forests are the beliefs embedded in the Hindu perspective of nature. Nature is seen by Hindus as a gift from God to heal the souls. Thus, Hindu temples were built in areas surrounded with rocks and trees with fruits and flowers used to offer in prayers. And now I am going to do a puja for a sacred plant Tulsi. Tulsi has a great importance in the Hindu culture since it is believed to be an incarnation of goddess Lakshmi. If we do not take care of nature, nature will not take care of us. This is something seen increasingly in today's time as people continue to exploit the environment for their profit. This needs to stop. We have to change. The best time for new beginnings is now. Thank you.